Hey guys, Coach Cam here. Going to give you a couple updates about the Murph Challenge. It's coming up this next Sunday. If you haven't registered for it yet, just go to the link on our webpage and donate, and then your donation secures your registration. If you want to donate but don't want to compete in the challenge, that's totally fine. There's another link there for just making a donation to the organization Soldier On, which helps veterans coming back from overseas who have injuries get involved in physical activity. So, a couple details about the standards. We're going to have judges for the challenge, so if you're participating, you're also going to be judging people, just because there's a lot of reps and we want to make sure that everyone's adhering to the movement standards. One of the most important standards is the push-up, because those are usually the hardest in the Murph Challenge. So I'm going to talk about the standard we have for the push-ups this year in the Murph Challenge. The main thing we're going to look at is the fact, obviously you have to have full extension at the top. We're going to look at also having your chin make contact with the ground in the bottom of your rep. And I'm just going to demonstrate what that looks like. Because a lot of times when people, think they're touching their chest, they're not. They're touching their belly, or in this case, the weight vest if you're wearing it, and that doesn't really result in a good push-up. So I'm going to show you a few bad reps that would still have your torso making contact with the ground, but wouldn't be really a full range of motion push-up. And I'm going to follow that up with a few good reps of actually touching the chin of the ground. So we'll just see how that looks. So a couple bad reps I can touch and press. So this would be making contact. If I had the vest on, I'd be making contact. But I'm not really getting my chest down. I can even shorten even further. Versus actually having to get, even if I finish here, I've got to get chin down. All of a sudden, that rep just looks a lot better. So that's something you guys will want to practice. You don't have to make a smashing contact with your chin on the ground, but you just want a light touch. Just kind of like how you're doing walking lunges, and just a light touch to the back knee as you progress through your lunges. So that's the main standard we're going to be looking for. Also, at the top of the rep, what I see a lot of times is the final rest position for the top of the rep is different than a lot of the reps that someone's actually executing. So I'm just going to show you a solid lockout position and how people might try to escape that in the actual workout. So this is the full height of my lockout. A lot of times in reps, people will do that, and then they'll actually do their last or their rest position is a lot higher. So we're looking for a full press, full extension. The last thing I want to talk to you guys about with a push-up is the movement of the hips. So some people have a habit of disconnecting shoulder movement with their hip movement. So you'll see reps that occur like this versus that, okay? And what we're really trying to look for here, guys, is good technique all the way through. So a few things to think about with your technique and the judging and the standards. You want to make sure it's as reliable and objective as possible. All right, see you next Sunday.